If you want an update on my Project 10 uses, then stick around. Hi there, it's Hélène, and it is about time to update you on my 10 uses project. Every 10th of the month, I want to do a video and tell you how I did. The goal is to select 10 products and to use them 10 times and then rotate them out and bring something else in. And I think I have some decent updates for you. But first, we're going to start with a couple of duds. What I mean by duds is products that I'm just not using and I'm not going to use 10 times. This first one is the Relish color from Urban Decay. And the reason I'm not going to use this is that I have decided that I do not want to be forced to use a given color. I'm a creative person. I like to use different colors depending on my mood and the day and what I have planned. And to have colorful products that I have to use just doesn't fit with my love of makeup. So in these Project 10 uses, I may use neutrals, but I will not use colorful anything ever again unless it's a face product that I see myself being able to use no problem. So a red eyeshadow is just not a good idea, even though I really, really like the color. Now that color Relish, I did use 3 times and I have not used it, I think the last 2 months, and it's just gotta go. It's gotta go. And same thing with this one. Now this is Worldly Mauve from Makeup Forever and Worldly Mauve in 904. And it is a very interesting shade, and I did use it last month once because I was doing a purple look with the Ultraviolet from Urban Decay, and I used it on my lower lash line and also as a base for lipstick. Because you can use it on your eyes, face, and lips. And let me just give you a swatch of each of these. So this is Relish from Urban Decay, which I really love on the eyes, and this is Worldly Mauve. But again, I don't want to be stuck using those colors 10 times. It just became a drag and made the project a whole lot less fun. So are they good colors? Yes. Am I going to use them again? Yes. Voluntarily, as opposed to feeling like I'm signed up for some sort of a color sentence. So that discovery is really helping educate me on what it is that I should and should not put in penning projects. And so except for lipstick products, colors are not things that I want to have in a penning project. That's it. So again, Relish I used 3 times, Worldly Mauve 6, but they were both considered failures. They're out of the project and I can now breathe easy. Now it does get a whole lot better because everything else I'm going to show you, I finished. Now this one is kind of a gimme, and this is the Hair Goals by Tarte. I had 4 or 5 uses of this and it was done. I didn't even bother writing down all of the uses and the dates because I knew that I would not make it to 10, or I was pretty sure I wouldn't make it to 10. And so I am happy it is done. It was just hanging around my collection and I can move it out. Now this is an odd color product that I had no trouble finishing. And I think it's because it's a highlighter, and it is the Colored Rain Lavender Dreams. I have gushed about this highlighter. I have used it on the brow bone. I've used it on the inner corner. I have used it on my cheeks. I think it is gorgeous, and especially paired with a lot of purples that I'm wearing these days, it has been a very, very good choice. It is a unicorn because it is a colored powder product that I did not mind working and using a lot. So 10 uses, I am done. A complexion product that I put into this project is also done, and it is the Vichy foundation, and it is called Teint Idéal, and I have the color Light, and it's a really neat compact in that it has the foundation on one side and then the sponge on the other that you can use dry or wet, and it has a mirror in the palette. And I think that I would have no problem using this either on the day-to-day or as a foundation that I take with me if I'm going to be away from the house. I think it's both good to apply as foundation, but also to touch up a little bit. The only thing that I think is missing is that I would need to bring a brush if I'm just doing touch-ups, because I don't think that this sponge is going to be all that great for the purpose of touch-ups. I did use it the 10 times and it is out of this rotation. This one was also a gimme product like the dry shampoo from Tarte, and it's this Neutrogena gel, and it's called Hydro Boost Body Gel Cream. And what I did was I put the whole thing into my tub of Brazilian Boom Boom cream. What I did was put it in here along with the portion of Boom Boom cream and a portion of Bliss body butter. And it has no scent. It mixed in really well with the body butters, and I did finish this tub. I have since refilled it, but I finished this tub and with that product in it, therefore I finished this product. Easy peasy, worked like a dream, and I just wanted to get this out of my samples. And I can say that when I was using this one as part of the body butter, that I noticed it just on its own that I liked the feel of it, but I don't think it's a product that I would necessarily repurchase. I liked it if it were a really good price. If I noticed it in the store, I wouldn't be averse to it, but I wouldn't seek it out if it makes sense. The next product is another sample, and it is the Biossance Squalane and Phyto-retinol Serum. And I've been using this at night, and I did get through my 10 uses, and I still have, so the stopper is here. It looks like I have, it's a stopper that goes up. It looks like I have maybe 2 uses, and I will be done with it. So I did get my 10 uses, and I'm enjoying the product, and I'll be a little sad when it's finished because it feels good. It comes out more like a cream than a clear serum. It's opaque. I have no problem with it. It's too little use for me to say whether it did anything beneficial for my skin as a retinol type product, but I had no reaction. It seemed to work fine with my skin, so I'm happy I got a chance to try it. Next up is a perfume, and this was the Versace Bright Crystal. It's a deluxe mini perfume bottle, and I am wearing it today. I wore it beyond the 10 uses. Pretty much used it morning and night. It's not a scent that I am particularly fond of. It's a little bit too, I don't know, I can't even describe what it is I'm not liking about it, but I just know it's not for me. And I definitely used it way more than 10 times. I used it pretty much throughout the month. And I think you can tell from the bottle that this was way at the top, and I've made quite a dent in it. Now I only put it on just behind my ears on each side here, and also on my wrists that I just rubbed together afterwards. So I'm not using a ton every time I pull this out. But I did certainly make daily use and have had enough use to know that this is not a product that I would be interested in repurchasing, assuming I get through this. Is it fine to wear? Sure. It just doesn't leave any sort of interesting impression for me. So it's not something that I would purchase. Here is another skincare product, and this is the box it came in. So it is the Aveeno Positively Radiant Max Glow Infusion Drops, and you will see through the container here that I have this much left. It's only supposed to be a couple of drops per day, so that's why I am not done with it. And so I'm using it as is prescribed. I use it in the morning along with my moisturizer, which is right now the Strivectin SPF 30. This is the one that I'm using, and SPF is a good idea in the summer, so it's SPF 30. So I'm mixing these two together in the morning, and that is what I had on my face before I put any makeup on. So I'm going to use it past, I'm already beyond the 10 uses, so I'm going to use it past this project and just finish it up. But I'm glad that it was a sample that was in this project, because I got to try it, I got to use it, and I'm trying to get through more of my samples, so I'm pretty happy about that. Would I repurchase? It's not a priority, but I like it as a product. Now, of course, just a half a month of use is not enough to have, oh, actually, I think I used it most of the month. But I don't think that it's enough use that I've had so far for me to make a determination. I have other brightening type serums for the morning. It's fine. I think I would have to take a look at the price compared to some other glow lightening kind of serums and decide whether or not it is better, in my opinion, than another product and less expensive. So that would be what I would base my decision on. So at this point, I don't have an opinion. Now, this next product is the belle of the ball. It is the Marcel Heat Wave Bronzer, and I'm really happy it was in this project because I think this would have been a bronzer that I would just keep staring at and not using. And it is great because it goes with every part of the face, from a deeper bronzer to a very, very light, almost like a highlight for the face. And so you can direct your brush to where you want to based on the effect that you want on your face. And I really, really like it. And it is a big bronzer. It's 16.8 grams. And I'm really happy I played with it, and it's definitely top drawer in my makeup collection. So this project made me use it and made me discover just how much I like it. So it is competing with the butter bronzer, and that says a lot. So beautiful Marcel, a Canadian brand, could not be happier to have it in my collection. If you have been keeping count, those were 10 products, all of which are exiting my 10 uses project. So what are the 10 products that are coming in and why? First one is a product that I did just mention, but that I don't like. And it is the Strivectin SPF 30. And I yes, will use it, but I feel like I want extra credit because I'm using it despite the fact that I don't like it. So I don't like SPF cream. I really don't. I know I have to use it, but this one especially I really don't like. And I don't like how it dispenses. You have to push down and the cream comes up through the center. And it's cream that I'm using because I know I need to use it, and it's also getting older, so I want to use it, but I really dislike it. So like I said, I just want extra credit, so I'm putting it into this project, and we'll probably use it throughout the whole month. But yeah, I want a tally of my usage, so I put it into this 10 uses. Because I have to say, sometimes I am planning on using it, and then I go and use a different cream just because I'm stubborn, and this is going to right my path. Now this next one is a perfume, and I am thinking of a friend of mine, Steph. I will put her channel right here. And it is the Jo Malone Lime, Basil, and Mandarin Cologne. And I just decided to put this in because it is a perfume I have never tried, and I have a deluxe sample of this one as well. And interestingly enough, it does have a spray nozzle on it, which most of these deluxe samples don't have. So that'll be a nice change. And let me just spray it just a sec. Oh, I think I might actually like this one. So lime, basil, and mandarin. I will give it a shot. I'm at least signing up for 10 uses. We will see how this goes. It actually evokes something in me compared to the other 3 sample perfumes that I've used so far that I kind of went, meh. This one's interesting. Interesting. This next product is a sample of the Origins Ginseng Refreshing Eye Cream to brighten and depuff. And the reason it is in this project is because I use all sorts of other under eye cream, and this one has just been sitting there, and I'm worried about it going bad. I've had it for, I'm sure, over a year, and it just needs to be used up. And I have it in my little, I don't have it out, a little container of mini things that are almost done that I need to use up, and it just keeps getting ignored. I keep ignoring it. So if it's in this project, I know that I will at least use it 10 times. And I'm actually using it this morning when I decided to put it in this project, but I will start counting tomorrow. But yeah, I'm happy it's in this project and looking forward to moving it out of my skincare samples. Now, this next product is also a skincare product that has been in my possession for way too long. And it is this Huile Prodigieuse Or. And it's a dry oil from Nuxe, I think, or Nuxe. I'm not sure how to say it. And it is with precious botanical oils, nourishes, leaves a satin finish, illuminates. And it says it's for all skin types. I used it for the first time this morning when I got out of the shower, and you have to kind of shake it. It has some micro shimmer in it. And I did put it all over my skin, and does have a little, it leaves little sparkles on you, which I think would look really kind of nice on the legs if you are wearing a summer dress. And I am just finally using it because I think the micro shimmer had me a little bit concerned about what I was going to look like. But it does look like kind of your skin, but better. You know how when it's hot out and you're just sweating a little bit and you get that shine on your legs and arms? That's what that reminds me of. And so, like I said, I used it first time this morning, decided based on that use that I would put it in the project. And so yeah, I'm signing up to use it multiple times, i.e. 10 times over the next month. And I thought I was going to use it instead of moisturizer, but I think that it's a good complement to moisturizer because it is a dry oil. It's not quite, I think, as hydrating as a body butter. So I'm probably going to mix the two, maybe do body butter in the morning and maybe apply that dry oil at night. I'm not sure how I'm going to use it, but I can pretty much say I'll use it 10 uses. I'm going to say probably no problem, as long as I just change my habits a little bit. And speaking of changing habits, I am putting this product in. I have used it before, but I somehow am not using it right now, and I don't know why, because it's a very good product. And it is the D-Bronzi Anti-Pollution Sunshine Serum from Drunk Elephant. It has cocoa extract and what's called platinum peptides. And I just mix this in with my foundation or my moisturizer in the summer because I do get a little bit of a tan. And this just kind of brings my skincare and my makeup back to what my complexion has changed to without having to change my other products. I just keep my routine and I just add this in, and it works quite nicely. And it does say anti-pollution sunshine serum, so it says guard and glow. Why not? So anti-pollution benefits and gives me a little bit of that summer glow that I can add to my other products. It seems to make a lot of sense to get myself back into using it, given that we are mid-July. This next one I'm putting into my 10 uses so that I really give it a shot, and it is a highlighter from Makeup Geek that I did already show on this channel in my Makeup Geek unboxing, my second order of Makeup Geek. I'll put that right there. And it's a beautiful box. What I mean is the component. It's very shiny. Shows fingerprints though. And it's a beautiful highlighter. And I do want to use it. Now I've used the Lavender Dreams from Colored Rain, and this is a similar but different highlighter that has more of a blue tone compared to the Lavender Dreams that is more of a lavender pink. This one has more blue in it. And I do want to give it a decent go, and I think that 10 uses is going to do that for me. Yeah, it's just a really neat color. and it's one of those discontinued highlighters from Makeup Geek, and I'm just happy to be giving it its time in the sun, at least in my collection. I have 3 more makeup products and then a miscellaneous product for this 10 uses. The next 2 products are actually liquid highlighters from Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I'm putting them in here to create a habit similar to a few other products, and it is because liquid highlighters, I'm either really, really good about using them or really bad about using them. And I don't know why. I think I'm intimidated because they're new colors for me, and I just need the habit, and so that's why they're in here. And this is a face highlighter in Oyster, and I'm going to just break that habit right now by actually trying it on my skin here. This is the dispenser. Let's just try a tiny bit. Oh, good. You can dispense a tiny bit. That is reassuring. So this is Oyster. Hope you can see it right here. That's subtle. That's good. That's good. I often mix it with, I put it either under foundation or mix it with foundation. And it does have micro shimmer in it though. I might not do it all over. But it's kind of like a peachy, has a peachy look. Okay, so that's Oyster. And then I have this one, which is, what was it? Is there a name? Rose Gold. Oh yeah, so Rose Gold, I'll show you both here. Rose Gold is this one, so it's very different. This one is more of a cream color, and this is definitely more of a blush, light blush color. So I'll put it right next to Oyster. Work this one out. Ooh, it's definitely more colorful. So Oyster and Rose Gold. And Rose Gold, I think it's going to be more of a blush topper. I'm trying to just spread it out a little bit. So you can definitely see the difference between the two. And so that's good. They're going to be very different from each other. And so yeah, maybe one that I can mix a little bit with cream foundation and the other one that I can do as a blush topper. I think that's probably how I'm going to use them. They're more shimmery than my Moonlight from Cover FX or the Annabelle Aurora. They seem to have more to them, but I won't know until I mix them with a few different ways and see how I can best use them, and hopefully turn it into a habit. Second last product is another Anastasia product, and it is the last makeup item, makeup or skincare item in this set of 10. The last product is neither, so we will get to that. And I decided to get the Dip Brow. I have never used the Dip Brow from Anastasia, and I'm a little sheepish, and so having to use it 10 times over the coming period will be very good for me. I have never even opened it. It looks like this. I got the color Taupe because that is the color I get in the pencil, and it looks like this. So I'm really looking forward to trying it. It looks light for my eyebrows, but I am quite confident that this will work. And if it is too light, I can still use it in the front third to half of my brow. So either way, I can definitely use it. And finally, the last product. It is a product that I used once, only once, and I was so excited to get this candle. And for some reason, you'll see I burnt it for, I don't know, 15 minutes and just blew out the candle and never used it again. And it's a gorgeous scent. It's Prosecco and Rose. And it's when I was talking about my love of the vanilla candles during my repurchases video, 20 more products that I've repurchased. Let me just get that candle. I actually put it away to make sure I did not use it and that I use what I am committing to. But this is the candle that I showed, and I have purchased so many of these. They are fantastic. They're $10 or less Canadian, and you can see some of the jars back here. I have made very good use of these. And so yes, this is the one I default to, but this is a little bit more bougie, and bougie is kind of funny because bougie is also a kind of slang for a candle in French, at least French Canadian. And so I need to use this. I need to use this. I need to enjoy it, and it is a perfect scent for a bathroom. So and this is my bathroom. So I need to use this and enjoy this, and putting it in the 10 Uses project will make sure that I start doing that. So that is my 10th product. So just a quick recap. We just talked about the candle. We have 3 Anastasia products, 2 highlighters, liquid highlighters, and a dip brow pomade to learn to use. 2 more makeup items. We have the highlighter from Makeup Geek in Moon Phase. We have the D-Bronzi, which is a kind of hybrid skincare makeup item. I have the ginseng eye cream to brighten and depuff. The Huile Prodigieuse Or. Second last item is Strivectin, and that is my SPF 30 that I begrudgingly use, and this project will make me focus on it. And finally, a really interesting scent that I had not smelled before. I was just kind of keeping this deluxe sample sitting there without even trying it. Jo Malone Lime Basil and Mandarin Cologne. And yes, I just did a count. Those are the 10 items that I will be using from July 10th to August 10th, and reporting back, hopefully having as much success, if not more, than this last month. Let me know what you think of the products, both the 10 that I finished using and the 10 that I'm rolling in. I would love to hear what you have to say. And with that, I will say thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it every single time, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. But for now, take care.